someone beyond this idea. We need to put it up so that we can see.
Good afternoon, everybody. Assalamu alaikum. I'm in the office of Icare, it's a not-for-profit organization that is doing some work in the Cape Flats and also broader areas to feed. So they've invited me to come see their office and just to explain what they're doing. So I just want to ask the Sheikh just to introduce himself and just also explain what they're doing here. Bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, Mulweni, to each and everyone. It's an absolute privilege and pleasure to, mashallah, to convey or to basically to inform and share with our beloved viewers, you know, what Icare Children's Foundation is all about, what we have been doing, what we are up to these last few days. As we all know, we in the holy month, or in the Islamic holy month of Ramadan, and this year we were met with a different type of situation, or we can say challenge, but we take everything in a positive light, in a positive sense. So we find ourselves in the COVID-19 pandemic worldwide, and we in South Africa and Cape Town, we are experiencing the effects of the lockdown, the social and economical implications, and you know, knock-on effects of this. So we want to, you know,
Sheikh, maybe just take us through the your appeal and what's the plans for the next few days. I see on the board there, it's the fitra parcels and the clothes for the orphanage and also the 140 pots.
Yeah.
So alhamdulillah, maybe you can just, you didn't tell us all your name, inshallah, so maybe just introduce yourself quickly and also what are you doing.
Okay, I am Sheikh Hashim Pek, the newly appointed Managing Director at Icare Children's Foundation. And so I'm very new at it, but I want to share with you our COVID-19 appeal basically. Please forgive us, our officers, we in the middle of everything is hectic.
It shows a lot of love and it shows commitment. Busy, so
yeah, so we launched the COVID-19 Ramadan appeal, and that is basically we have our normal appeals with Ramadan, the need that is always there, but then now with the COVID-19 it's an added strain or added pressure, you know, to our society. So we launched the campaign and we have quite a few of the programs, which is we aim 300 pots of food. We completed 160, 140 is remaining for Eid Day. So you saw the gentleman you met earlier, Jawad. He's one of the main, he's a founder and also I term him as a project manager, main coordinator. So he's on his way now to check up on the coordinators with the pots of food and to see that they've got enough ingredients. So we still missing a few ingredients, so if there is any donors out there, rice and chicken will be highly appreciated. But we're aiming to complete 140 pots of food on the day of Eid in various areas, Heinz Park, Mitchell's Plain, the Noon, all over, and we have coordinators in these areas, alhamdulillah. So we had also one of our programs that we plotted out and planned was hygiene distribution, and alhamdulillah we did it. Not as much as we wanted to, but with the donations that we received, we managed to complete 60 packs for 2 locations. And
where in what area was the packs located?
These 2 areas was in I think the one location, I was not here at that time as here, but I'll get the information soon. Exactly, Arshad knows exactly Arshad which locations that is. And then we got our iftar and our suhoor packs. For this is our, you know, the morning packs that people need to eat to break their fast. I mean to start off the fast and then to break the fast also. So we've given to orphans, to safe homes, monetary. And
also where, in what areas in the safe houses?
Our safe houses is Hanover Park, Menenberg, Parklands, that side there close to the Noon area, and then also in Mitchell's Plain area. So these are the areas. We have 5 of the safe houses that we commit to throughout the year. Then we have additional that is always, you know, asking us, but we provide them and assist them as far as we can according to our, you know, funding available. Then we did our monetary gifts for our widow and our orphan program. So these are orphans that are not in orphanages or in foster homes that we take care of, or that somebody told us is an orphan, there's that lady taking care of. So we did launch a special program for that. So
And how much orphans are we covering there?
we're covering in total, this can be in the region from anywhere from 40 to 60. All right?
Okay.
From 40 to 60. And then, and the widows also, it's people that came to our offices that we cannot, you know, turn them away.
Turn them away. Huh?
And then we did a mother, as you know, in May we had the Mother's Day.
Last
we did a
weekend,
Mother's
Sunday,
Day drive.
inshallah.
And this was a special drive. What we did here is we did this for the mothers of the safe houses. So often people always take care of the place or they take care of the children, but nobody looks at
After
that safe
that,
house.
we always ask the question, who cares for the caregiver?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, I must tell you, many of them, they cried and they were in tears that Rashid was with us and we gave them a rose and some monetary contribution and gifts. So anyway, these are all our work in progress. So these are plannings. As I say, the sparks is flying. We're busy all over the show. So that was basically our planning for the year.
You can just stick it down. Put on your mask.
Okay, so I see here's some...
clothing.
Yeah.
You clothe the kids from 2 years, baby, infant, up to the adult. These are clothing that we donated, new and practically new. And we are sorting them out and we are distributing immediately the moment they come. Alhamdulillah, and we can be grateful for the people who has donated us this clothing.
So these are my community clearers. Ek sien dis nou 'n nice set. Titi vat is gou hier so dis al 'n set wys vir 'n kindertjie, 'n jong meisiekind, né?
Dit is basically ja wat gebeur dat ons maak klein pakkies op en ons sorteer hulle uit soos hulle
En so dis is sommer hulle barang set vir
So basically that's all our project we're doing. You can see I take a photo of that banner we want to them. Basically.
Okay.
And
So hoeveel kindertjies het Titi? Oh, julle sort uit.
She's assistant here with Rafika, who's coordinating the whole project of clothing. We get the calls from different homes and things, and we how many children there are. There are about 90.
Okay, so I'm also reaching out to people out there if there is any second-hand clothes or new clothes for kids, for kindertjies.
Highly appreciate it.
We appreciate it because it's packaged nice, it's clean nice, and it's then given to the children in need.
So.
And what are the areas? I see here's a box for Heinz box with Difatika. That's got probably for brother Waki from Heinz Park.
These are Delft and
okay.
And there's many others that went out already.
So my name is Rafika, and what we are doing here at Icare, we are trying to sustain the safe houses for abused children and orphans. So what we do basically throughout the year is we see that they have clothing and food and whatever other necessities they need. But for the month of Ramadan, obviously, you know, you can't tell a child they're going through lockdown. They fast whole month, and so they would want to have a nice
gesture,
and that is what we are trying to do.
So this is packed already.
So these are the e-packs that we are busy giving to them, out to them, inshallah. It is quite tough because there are many people that are unemployed, but we are trying our best, and there are many beautiful people, very generous people that are doing their utmost to help us out.
Do you want to specifically give a shout out to anyone that has helped you guys, and maybe just make an appeal?
It's going to be very unfair.
Just make an appeal. Where can they drop? Where can they drop?
They can drop all clothing here at 3 Grace Building in Mavis Road. And I just want to give a big shout out to Shamima from Rifnatul Umar that has assisted us in this drive, and to Conita from she's called the influencer, and many other people that Mark, if I haven't mentioned their name, but they are doing sterling work in assisting us.
Shukran,
As I say, there are 3 days for Ramadan, but we ask them for the whole month, for the rest of the year. Do not forget these orphans and these abused children.
Okay, you have a winter.
Our winter drive coming up now.
So look, I also from my side as the Member of Parliament would want to record my appreciation for all of you and the work that you are doing for our community. I know it's very difficult times, but we ask you to continue. First, look after yourself, keep safe. Ensure that we keep the mask and the distance and all of those things, because we need you to be safe. Athlone is also a center of the epidemic now. The stats are quite bad. So you must also be, as you're helping others, ensure that you take responsibility for yourselves, brother. Ensure that whoever comes in here, their hands and all of those things, sanitizer, and you keep the necessary distance, because we have to look after ourselves now. This virus is real, and we want to do a lot of support work, but at the same time we also don't want the virus to spread. So I also appeal to you. I know it's a very congested space that you have, but inshallah, continue the good work, and I also want to appreciate the work that you've done. And I will continue as a member of parliament by publicizing the work that you guys are doing. So shukran. And my appeal to those out there, if you are in the Athlone area, in the number 3 Mavis Road, Brace Building, to drop off any unwanted clothing or anything, and also I'll share their details at the end. So shukran very much. I'm going to sign off.
Really appreciate it. Thank you very much.